Okie dokie, we got some exciting news today in r/CreateMod, and it's not this goofy combine harvester. That's why this music? Why would you pick this? This cool combine harvester, but this is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this. Cripers posted this in the Blue Sky app. I have the original post right here, and there are some comments on it. CROG. Okay, that's beautiful name. I want to know what people think this thing is going to be. Now, I actually have another image of it, and it's this one. So you can see that there's actually an animation to this thing. We've got the steam whistle, we've got the armor, the netherite armor, and then like a few other mobs, but we'll talk about those later. For now, I just want to focus on the CROG. Maybe some kind of create-compatible shulker box, like a mechanical chest frog to move items maybe. That sounds cool, like it bounces around. Chester, which if you haven't played Don't Starve, this might be confusing to you. It's basically like a chest that follows you around. If I were to put my money on one of these guesses, I would say it's probably this one. Like it licks up items from a distance. I think that makes a lot of sense. I have a feeling based on this image that it's probably not going to be like a mob of any kind, mostly because it matches so similarly to this, the steam whistle. Its colors and its styling is all based around like the vaults of CreateMod, so it's definitely going to be something about those. Now, you probably want to talk about the rest of this image here. So we've got like 3 mobs up here, which I don't know are going to actually exist in the game. Something I forgot to point out at the beginning is Crippers here is the artist and designer for modded Minecraft's CreateMod. I don't know that any of these other mobs are actually going to make it into the game. We only know about this guy here. And to be honest, I'm not sure what any of these would actually be. The Enderman just looks like a reskinned Enderman. I don't know what else he would do. This guy kind of makes me think of like a CreateMod style wandering trader maybe. And then this forested character over here maybe like turns the ground into like grass and moss blocks and maybe try to attempt to turn your factory back into like nature. And so it's like something you have to like combat in the CreateMod. I'm really curious as to like the actual concepts of these and like what they're actually designed for. And I'm super excited to see what's up with the frog. Now we have another post here, picnic time, courtesy of the upcoming CreateMod release. So apparently this is gonna have something to do with the next release. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what this image is hinting at. Like maybe we're gonna be getting like some kind of big food release. Maybe this has something to do with the CROG? I don't know. Post your thoughts in the comments down below as to what the heck you guys think this might be. Anyways, let's move on. We've got this for all you train people out here. Another teaser of a mod that's going to be coming out that adds these like modern electric train things, train wires, and seemingly can be placed at like angles and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. In this post here, these images actually come from a Discord page called Mr. Julson's modding community. And he posted it right here. He points out that this is a mod that is tentatively named Create Modern Railways. It's going to have cantilevers that are variable in size. It's going to have different types of posts. It looks like he's going to expand it more as well. If you want to get into some modern trains right now, there's actually a mod out currently called Create Modern Train Parts. So you get this pantograph here, which actually goes up and down. It's pretty cool. It also has 2 different variations. Pretty well designed model actually here. I quite like it. And then it also has wires. They place down very similarly to something like a belt, as you can see right there. And also this mod comes with these sea containers right here, which have variable sides on them, which is quite nice. And I believe these also act as an item vault, so you can transport items around in your sea containers, which is pretty cool. I'm really hoping that this mod and the upcoming modern railways here integrate together nicely. Anywho, we're moving on. We got a retractable workshop posted here by Xenon Sniper. Really cool build here. Very unassuming little living room that transforms into a workshop, into a whole workshop. I can't imagine this is convenient though. Like, could you imagine like, oh, I need to just like smelt something real quick? Let me just hit this lever and wait like 30 seconds. This needs a build tutorial. It's majestic. I completely agree. CWD Dunbar. Give us... Oh, I've uploaded a schematic for it. Oh, no way. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks so complicated. Look at all the gantry shafts. I don't even understand how all these gantry shafts actually work. Hopefully it actually works. Wow, okay. So this all comes down, it moves out of the way, and then everything else comes in and gets pushed up into the space. Dude, no way. It works right out of the box. This is really impressive. Actually, this is really, really, really impressive. How does this one end up going upwards? This comes down. Oh, I see. The gantry carriages stay there, and the new ones glue to the gantry carriages that were attached to the previous. Wow. Okay. We've got a little redstone situation over here that I do not understand at all. Cool. Very cool. Very cool to see a schematic of this. Wow, the whole wall gets put back in place and everything. I'm really happy that Xenon Sniper here dropped a schematic in the comments here. That was really nice of him. All right, next up we got this. Guys, my gear ratio is not working. Help. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure how to fix that. Not sure. But somebody down here says it's Create Interactive, which is probably true. All right, next up we got a working car with track work. They used a bunch of mods to make this thing. Wanted to make a car with a more complex operating principle than just a gasoline engine, so I added electricity from Crafts and Additions mod, which powers the fuel supply mechanism in the factory must grow gasoline engine and the exhaust mechanism from it. Whoa. What? All right, look at this thing, dude. First of all, okay, before we even get into the car, the little emblem at the top, I love that. That's such a nice little touch. But now we're gonna get into the engine. Look at this tiny thing. Basically just like a whole contraption in a 1-block space, made possible with the Valkyrian Skies like block shrinking thing. So this machine requires both gas and electricity to operate, which is quite cool. It's got a nice shape to it too. Like it actually looks like a good looking car. The right lever turns on the electricity, and the left one, wait, what? Hang on. And the left one turns on the gasoline engine, gear shifting from 1 to 15. There's gear shifting and a radio? That's something else. It drives. Yeah, I mean I would hope so. It's so cool seeing like the little chest and like the little redstone lanterns in the back that actually work, that are actually like working with everything else. The working turn signals are nice. I guess they just automatically turn on when the vehicle turns, which, you know, I know some people who could actually use a feature like that in their actual car. The working speedometer is pretty sweet too. That is so cool. If there was a schematic of this, I would definitely check it out. The glass here, look at this. The glass here is tilted just a little bit. That's wow, amazing. Really like the slanty windows, nice detail. All right, somebody built the world's hardest to fly drone with Create Clockwork and VS2. What is with Reddit and its terrible video quality? I don't understand. First of all, why do you have cauldrons on your propellers? Is that like to add weight or something? I think what's happening here, just based on watching the video, I think what's happening here is that the front and back propellers are actually controlled independently, and the left and right propellers are controlled together. It's a pretty fast vehicle as well. Oh gosh. Okay, hang on. What's going on here? Yeah. Definitely looks hard to fly. All right, cool drone. Why do you have the cauldrons on the propellers? That's what I really want to know here. All right, next up we got GLaDOS from Portal 2. It's nothing special, but I thought it was cool. Bro is underselling. Bro is way underselling here because I think this thing is sweet. looks pretty true to what I'd imagine GLaDOS in Minecraft to look, or with the CreateMod anyways. When it turns, yeah, look, you're using a lot of blocks that I wouldn't have thought to use to build this thing. Like the boilers here, the crushing wheels, and the red ladder up there. The orange fence is a nice touch to it. It's got like a left and right and then up and down with the face. I was low-key tweaking until I remembered this is the CreateMod subreddit. How do they make this in Minecraft? Nice build. Makes me want to play Portal 2 again. All right, well, that's the end of this episode of what's going on with the CreateMod. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. And the next one's probably going to be more feed the beast focused, feed the memes focused. I think I might end up like. I think some of these videos might end up being for